started. We handed everyone stickers, so if you could keep that somewhere visible just so that your tour guide knows that you're part of the group. At the end of the tour, you might see stickers on the ground or on lampposts, but we ask that you either take those home as keepsakes or throw them in the trash, just to keep our city streets a little bit cleaner. Lastly, we have written translations of today's tour in Spanish, French, German, Italian, and Chinese. Come here. No, I'm sorry. Would anyone like a translation? No? With that, we can get started.
Okay. Hi people, my name is Sarah and I'm going to be your tour guide today. We are going to move a little bit ahead to that stop and just make introductions there. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we're going to see today in our tour, okay?
Okay.
I'll see ya.
Siemens gut verstanden. Erst vorne.
너는
Jetzt schenkt eigentlich Geld, so wie das Wort bekommt.
집중해서 듣고 해. 여기 누구 때문에 왔겠어? 하버드 투어. 하버드 투어. 너 아니면은 오지도 않았어.
Okay, let's stand in a semicircle and try to keep it wide and not too deep so that everybody can hear me at the same time. Okay, so as I said, my name is Sarah. I am a rising junior at the college, so next year is going to be my third year here. I also study computer science with a focus on machine learning. I'm from Tunisia, that's a small country in North Africa, and I just came to the US to go to Harvard. I've never been here before, okay? What else? Yeah, some things about our tour. I'm going to get into what we have in a little bit, but some safety things. We are going to be crossing a few streets on the tour today, and for those of you who don't know, Boston drivers are the worst. So please try to be aware of your surroundings when crossing the streets. Try to stay together and not stay behind. We have quite a large group, so whenever we stop, let's try to have a semicircle that is wider than it is deep so that everybody can hear me. And if you can't hear me at any point, just tell me and I can raise my voice. We also do like our tours to be interactive, so please, any questions you might have, feel free to ask them. Chances are I'm either going to know the answer or I can approximate the answer. So if you have any questions, whether we're walking or standing, you can just ask me, okay? I am going to try to have us make a few picture stops, but that really depends on how many people are inside the yard and if it's full or not. That also depends on whether you guys want to stand for pictures or whether you want to continue the tour, okay? We are going to try to be as efficient as possible to see everything on the tour today without taking too much of your time. Now, a little bit about the tour. We have three main themes today that we're going to see as we walk into Harvard Yard. The first theme is going to be Harvard culture. Harvard culture are going to be things that are very specific to this university that you might not find in any other university. For example, instead of saying major or field of study when talking about my course of study, I'm going to say the word concentration. So I'm going to say that my concentration is computer science, or that I am a computer science concentrator. The word concentration has a very specific meaning and reason why we use it, and we're going to get into that later. Our second theme of today is going to be famous Harvardians. These are people who have gone to Harvard, walked the same steps you are about to walk in the yard, and then went on to become great people and do great things in the world. As an example, the red building over there, the only one you can see, the red building over there is called Strauss. Strauss is a freshman dormitory. First years, some of the first years lived there, and that is where Mark Zuckerberg lived when he was a freshman. And that is also where he created Facebook at the time. And we're going to be pointing out many more buildings as we walk inside the yard. So our third theme of today is going to be Harvard history. Harvard is really old. It precedes the United States Constitution by 153 years, which means that much of Harvard's history is closely intertwined with the United States history. And that is greatly reflected in the buildings that we're going to see inside the yard, and I'm going to point that out as we walk inside. Okay, that was a little bit of a long introduction. Now we are going to get to the gist of the things, and we're going to go to the yard. We're going to cross the street and walk a few steps ahead, then turn to the right. Just make sure you have your stickers visible that lets have them displayed, that'd be great. Okay? Great. Let's go.
오디오 부담이면 훨씬 더 알아듣겠는데.